Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mohita and I love to travel for food, which I haven't been able to do for almost 2 years thanks to the little something called COVID. But finally I'm starting again and it feels new. It actually feels new to do this after such a long time. And I decided to start with Nashik. So this time I decided to do something that caters to the youth, that caters to the contemporary audience. So today what I'm covering is College Road area. The first place that I'm going to begin with is Vijus Dabeli. They serve dabeli and also a bunch of other items, and they also have something called as a cheese pav here, which also stood out to me, and it's supposed to be very popular. So the pav is getting roasted now, the dabeli is getting ready, the tawa is smoking hot, the pav is getting slattered with butter. तो पहले cheese pav आया है. Very simple, very frugal list of ingredients. Simple लादी पाव, उबला हुआ आलू उसके 2 slices, cheese and some chaat masala / sandwich masala. So that's it. Very simple, looks delicious. The dabeli is also getting ready shortly. The first that went was the meetha chutney, mostly the khajur chutney. After that they put the lesun ki chutney, which is the spicy one, and then they added the dabeli masala, added the peanuts, the masala peanuts, very quintessential to a dabeli obviously. And then finally they sort of roasted it again on some nice butter, and there we have it. We have the dabeli. The fun of eating on the street, eating standing, it's so reminiscent of my own college days too. So the first thing that I'm going to try is the cheese pav. Lots and lots of cheese. The pav is actually quite big. It's not a mini size ladi pav, it's a large pav. And there I go. It's a little dry. That boiled potato is giving it a very soft sort of a texture. Everything is a bit salty because of the cheese and the masala. Next that I'm going for is the dabeli. I love dabelis. What is that? Oh, they also have tutti frutti in it. But this is a jam-packed pav. Like there is a lot going on inside this, and it's going to be slightly difficult to like pick up and eat. But there I go anyway. Oh, the pav is so light and it's so soft. Especially niche ka jo part hai, the one that they have buttered and roasted, it has a slight bit of that roasted texture which I can feel on my finger. And this is a bit warm and also heavy. It's heavy because the filling is so generous. Yeah, this is the one for me. You know, it has those chutneys. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's very garlicky. Oh, this is good. Now I'm impressed. Even the potato sabzi is so well mashed together. It's a bit chunky in places. This is really good. The dabeli is fantastic. Masking up till I walk to the next place. The next stop is at Italian Ecstasy, the food truck. So they started the food truck, jiska naam tha Italian Embassy Food Truck. Then they opened this branch and then they changed the name to Italian Ecstasy. I'm about to head into the kitchen of Italian Ecstasy in just about a minute. We're going to check their ravioli making process. But before we actually do that, I'm going to give a shout out to the sponsors of today's video. Today's video is sponsored by mohitanamdoshi.com. That's my very old website for voiceover services. I am a voiceover artist. That's my main profession. So if you have any requirement for English, Hindi or Marathi voiceovers, let's say you want to give a voiceover to your documentary or a corporate AV, something as small as an IVR or something as long as a full-fledged audiobook, look nowhere else because I have you covered. So for any voiceover requirement in English, Hindi and Marathi, head over to mohitanamdoshi.com. So we are here to check out the process of the ravioli, and they have this massive rolling pin right here. What he's going to do is going to pass through the sheet maker at least a couple of times. So what we are looking at is a very smooth product. So they have the mold which they use, and they place 2 sheets, and in between the sheets there is a filling for the ravioli. So for the ravioli filling they're using a cottage cheese filling. That's my lasagna going inside the oven, and right here in front of me we have mac and cheese preparation going on. In goes the white sauce, the base of the mac and cheese, and now it's all coming together in a thick, creamy and rich sauce. And in goes finally finally the macaroni pasta, the boiled macaroni pasta. And finally some cheddar for that rich, deep, cheesy flavor. So we have the mac and cheese and the lasagna. Okay, so I'm going to start with the mac and cheese. It looks rich for sure, and it's so cheesy and so creamy that there is like stringy cheese thanks to the mozzarella and the cheddar that they put in. So smooth and decadent. Check that out. Yep, that's stringy cheese. There is still some unmelted cheddar here. I'm going to pick that up. These yellow golden bits of cheddar. Also comes with a small bread, which I think is like dipped in chili oil and Italian herbs. Yep, it's so herbaceous, that bread. A little chewy, a little dry though, but nothing that a good creamy mac and cheese won't fix. I can feel the heaviness settle in the pit of my stomach just with the first 2 bites of mac and cheese. And now for the lasagna. So I'm going to try and pick up all the layers. Look at that, it is so soft and it's jiggly on the inside just a little bit. Very nicely roasted, very nicely baked on the outside. It looks so beautiful. And oh, I can already see some vegetables inside. So the one that I am having today is a mixed vegetable lasagna. What I'm seeing today are bits and pieces of zucchini. And then the lasagna sheet. There's also some corn in it. There's some baby corn in it too. That's the lasagna sheet right here. So the lasagna is like a mix of white and red sauce. So because the red sauce has like a base of tomato, it's coming through quite strongly and it goes really well with the rest of the cheesy flavors. Oh yeah, and I also found some broccoli. I'm back in the kitchen again to check the next process of the ravioli. So what he's done is he's put everything in for boiling now. As soon as he strained out the ravioli, he also put some oil on that so that the boiled ravioli doesn't stick to each other. And now he's just dunking in all the ravioli. So this is the ravioli, and I'm now going to, I can't see any by the way, like all the raviolis are somewhere at the bottom, so I'm going to dig for one now. Oh, there it is. Yep, I'm just nudging one of them up, and that's that ravioli, and it's huge. Oops, it is quite huge. It's not at all like a one biter, it's at least 2. I'm going to break into it. It's so soft and it's so well cooked and well boiled, and there it is. Yep, so as we saw, it has a filling of cottage cheese inside it. I bet it's going to be quite warm. It's like so garlicky and also so tomatoey and also so cheesy. It's a lot like the lasagna, except that I can feel the paneer also coming through. The third stop we are making is at an ice cream parlor. So this one is called Dairy Dawn. Can you see it? Yeah, this one is called Dairy Dawn. It's a very famous like in-house local ice cream shop in Nashik, and it was just so absolutely essential that we made an ice cream stop, because as you can see, it's so sunny, it's uncomfortably hot, and I just have to eat something cold at this point. We ordered 3 kinds of ice cream, so like 3 kinds of dishes actually. So one is mango ripple. This is essentially a vanilla softie with mango syrup on top. When I ordered, I thought it was just going to be directly like mango. That's a tad bit disappointing. We also have ordered for sitaful milkshake because we wanted to drink something so badly, and then we also got some sugar-free jamun ice cream. That's a first. So I'm just going in for this mango ripple now. Oh, so good. Just the fact that I'm eating something cold. You could give me plain ice and this is how I would react. Oh, the vanilla is smooth. It's also airy and really, really, light as a softie. It's supposed to be. The second thing I'm going to taste is the Sitafal milkshake. I can also see the Sitafal pieces inside it, and it's really, really thick. Like, it's such a thick milkshake. Look at that. Itna zyada gaadha hai ye, and there are many Sitafal bits in it. The good thing is that they also provided us with a really thick straw. Okay, that is really good. That is really, really good. You really have to work on this straw to get that milkshake in because it's so thick. This is small size. They also have a large size, but this itself is like so rich and filling and just so heavy duty. You can actually see like the contents moving up the straw. Also, it's more like Sitafal cream and less of milkshake. Lastly, the jamun, the sugar-free jamun ice cream. I've never had a sugar-free ice cream before. Not that I remember, at least. I have had some sugar-free mithais before, but this is the first time. I don't know what sugar-free exactly means. Like, is it just the sweetness of the milk, or do they actually add a substitute sweetener? Well, it's very sweet. It's not too sweet though. Oh, yeah, you can taste the tartness, the slight bitterness of the jamun coming through. This is fresh jamun. Jamun has to be fresh because right now jamun are in season so much. So our next stop is going to be Al Arabian Express. Oh, I thought that Al Arabian Express was like we just had to like eat standing outside, but thankfully there's a very nice prashast sitting area here. So here we are, tired and slowly getting full, but we have 2 more places to go, including this one. We have ordered in a hummus chicken shawarma. So their shawarmas are really, really famous here. They're very thoughtful, and हमारे बताए बिना ही उन्होंने 1/2 करके भेजा है. And they have also given us a tablespoon of hummus with it and some pickled cucumbers or zucchini, I think. And it's very warm to the touch. Like, it's actually not warm, it's super hot to the touch. I am barely able to hold it. Oof, yep, I'm not able to hold it at all. So there's a pita bread covering. They also give you a rumali roti covering, but we opted for the pita bread. Then there is this filling of chicken, there's some cabbage. Of course, there are some sauces too. So I can see that this, once I peel this off, there will be hummus inside it. Yep, it's really tightly wrapped though. I don't know how to eat a shawarma. Also, there is a lot of the hummus has actually found its way into the wrapping. I should have kept the wrapper on and I should have peeled it, because right now it's just falling apart in my hands and it's super hot. I'm going to pick a little bit of that hummus. It's so thick and I think it's a bit coarsely ground. Oh my! Oh my god! That chicken is so tender. It's melt in your mouth tender. Wow! And it has this, of course it's smoky and it's creamy from the hummus. I'm going to dunk it in the hummus again. Check that out. Also, there's like a generous filling inside. They're not at all stingy with their filling. Take a bite of the pickle. Oh wow. With frugal, with basic ingredients and just the right amount of cooking the chicken, just the right flavors, they have made this. This is a really, really good shawarma. And finally, we are walking to the last stop for today, and that is Samarth Juice Center. Over here on College Road, it's actually its second branch, not the most popular one, which is located in Ravivar Pet or Ravivar Nagar. I'm not too sure which one it was, but we are going to this branch here because it's very close by. And we're inside Samarth Juice Center. It's so crowded even right now, so it's 3:30 in the afternoon. We are going for their very, very, very undoubtedly famous pineapple ice cream sarbat. The service is super fast, and I bet it is because this is the only thing I'm seeing on all the tables. This is the only thing that people are ordering. So it's basically pineapple juice, freshly squeezed pineapple juice, and I think it's vanilla ice cream. Wow, that's a nice combination. It's a strangely nice combination. When the pineapple is sweet and they also have some pineapple cubes in it. Oh, this is good. And see, they also have like bits and pieces of pineapple. The sarbat is getting like clouded with the vanilla ice cream slowly as it melts. Pineapple I think was candied pineapple because towards the end I found it a tad bit too sweet. The more I ate it, I was like, this is getting like more and more sweet. And that brings me to the end of today's food tour. And for now, we are going back home. We are so full. I'm like literally rubbing, and the Apple lady is speaking. I was going to say I'm literally like rubbing my hand on my tummy. That's how full I am. I have to admit though, like the last pineapple sarbat ice cream that I ate, that I drank, that I had was a bit too sweet for my taste. Like my mouth is still so unpleasantly sweet. And having said that, I loved everything else that I ate today. I think even, you know, after such a long time, I am stepping out and venturing out and eating outside food. This is really the first time that I am eating like street food after COVID. So also this has been
onto NH 160.
Also this has been like such a nice fun experience. Like it has been old and new. I'm feeling like I've done this before because obviously I have, but also because I've done this after, I'm doing this today after such a long time. It's newly challenging again. But anyway, thank you for watching today's video. Now if you want, you can go back and watch the rest of my Nashik videos that I posted 2 years back. And also stay tuned because Nashik series is not yet over. I definitely have something else in store for Nashik, and Nashik also equally has something more in store for me. So stay tuned, and I will get some more Nashik food places for you next week. See you again. Bye.